Good evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So on this video, I wanted to talk about a couple of things. So, first off, going to talk about the Best of the Super Juniors tournament. The competitors have been announced and finalized, so I'll go over that list. Also, we'll go over, we'll recap the first night of the WWE Draft. Also, talk about a couple of people that have switched to different pro wrestling promotions. I'm also going to talk about a brand new Joshi Pro Wrestling promotion that is getting geared up to have its first two shows. It's debuting shows on the East Coast and West Coast. And yeah, go from there. So, got a good amount of stuff to talk about tonight. But first off, before we get started, I want to remind everybody to be sure to check out the link in the description for Game Beauty for an awesome lineup of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products. And if you see something you like and want to make a purchase, be sure to use the promo code BlitzballChamp and you can get 10% off of your order. All in caps, BlitzballChamp, 10% off. So be sure to use that little discount. Okay, first off, I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to the team of Kevin Knight and Kushida, who are now known as the Intergalactic Jet Setters. That's quite a name. As they have just become the new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. That's right. On the road to Wrestling Dontaku, they have dethroned United Empire's Catch 2-2 of Francesco Akira and TJP to win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles. So, it hadn't been too long ago that Kevin Knight graduated from the New Japan Dojo, the LA Dojo, and yeah, he is now won his first championship in New Japan Pro Wrestling alongside Kushida. So congratulations to the Intergalactic Jet Setters on becoming new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. Shout out to Hiromu Takahashi on retaining the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship over Yoshinobu Kanemaru. I'm sorry, man. Had a brain fart. Yoshinobu Kanemaru. So, good stuff there. And of course, I talked about it before. Recent announcement. New NJPW Strong Women's Championship Tournament announced for May 21st Resurgence. Of course, we know Stephanie Van Kier, Mercedes Monet, Willow Nightingale, Momokogo will be in that tournament. So there's that. But Best of the Super Junior 30. The lineup has been set. And like I said, it opens up on May 13th. And it will go all the way through to the 28th. So May 13th through the 28th. So pretty much we'll go through pretty much about early middle of the month to the end of the month of May. But we have our competitors for the Best of the Super Juniors number 30. Alrighty. So, starting off with the A block. So, here's the A block. We got our very own IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, Hiromu Takahashi, out of LIJ, making his 8th entry and his 4th consecutive Best of Super Junior Tournament. And don't forget, he has won Best of Super Junior Tournaments 25, 27, 28, and 29. So he won it the last 3 times and then won it in won the 25th one. So Hiromu's been on a roll. He's going to be tough. He's going to be really tough. But he's in the A block. United Empire's TJP is in it, making his 3rd entry and his 2nd consecutive. So good to see him back in this tournament. Kushida is in, making his 10th entry and his first one in 5 years. And don't forget, Kushida has won the Best of Super Junior Tournament 22 and 24, so he's a 2-time winner. All right, Ryusuke Takaguchi making his 20th entry and his 18 consecutive tournament. And remember, he won the 19th Best of Super Junior Tournament. We got Bullet Club's Bone Soldier, Taiji Ishimori, making his 7th entry, his 6th consecutive. All right, we got House of Torture Show, making his 6th entry and 6th consecutive. Doki, Just 5 Guys, making his 5th entry and 5th consecutive. All right, Teton, making his 4th entry and 2nd consecutive. Making his debut, first time Best of Super Juniors tournament debut, Lio Rush. And finally, also making his first time debut in the Best of Super Junior tournament, and there's been a lot of buzz up behind him, Speedball Mike Bailey. That's right, Speedball and the Bad Child making their debuts and will be in the A block of the Best of Super Juniors tournament 30. Wow. That's amazing. That's really amazing. I think this is going to be a great tournament. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Okay. So that's the A block. Now let's look at the B block. So the B block, first up we got Francesco Akira from United Empire making his 2nd entry, 2nd consecutive. We got El Desperado of Strong Style making his 7th entry and his 4th consecutive. And of course he's a current never open weight 6-man tag team champion, of course, with Ren Narita and Minoru Suzuki. We got Bushi from LIJ making his 11th entry and his 8th consecutive. We got Just 5 Guys, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, making his 6th entry and 3rd consecutive. We got Yo, Chaos's Yo, making his 6th entry and his 3rd consecutive. We got TMDK's Robbie Eagles making his 5th entry and 5th consecutive. Pardon me. We got Master Wato making his 4th entry and 4th consecutive. We got the newest member of Bullet Club, Clark Connors, making his 2nd entry and his 2nd consecutive. And then we got the debuting, making his Best of Super Juniors tournament debut, who just recently got some gold. IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, the Jet, Kevin Knight, makes his debut into this tournament. And then finally, also making his debut in this tournament, Dan Maloney. Dan Maloney, that's a name I haven't heard in a good long while, but he'll be in this tournament. And that is your B block. So we got 4 competitors, 2 in the A block, 2 in the B block, making their debut into this tournament. First time in a Best of Super Juniors tournament. And like I said, I think it's going to be a great tournament. Who do I think is going to win? Ooh, that's tough. That's really, really tough. I mean, I'm very curious to see how well Lio Rush and Speedball will do. And like I said, don't count out Hiromu Takahashi. I mean, he's won 4 of them, and he's won 3 in a row. So don't count him out. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see who makes it out of the A block. And then the B block. B block's going to be interesting. Nobody on the B block really screams out as the favorite to me just yet. But we'll see. We'll see. I think it could be anybody in the B block, to be honest with you. I mean, maybe El Desperado might be the favorite, but I don't know. B block is kind of hard to pick. I mean, both blocks are hard to pick. But should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to this tournament. Okay. I also wanted to shift gears, and I want to talk about a new Joshi Pro Wrestling promotion that is just starting up, that is getting ready to make their debut, not only on the West Coast, but on the East Coast. And this is a pro wrestling promotion called SPARK Joshi Puroresu. And this is pretty much, they got a Twitter account, SPARK Joshi Puroresu of America. And the whole idea with this promotion, apparently they're based in California, but they're pretty much a Japanese-style women's pro wrestling promotion in America. So pretty much they're bringing the Joshi Puroresu scene in the U.S. Like, home base will be here in the U.S. So pretty much think of it as an opportunity for many different Joshis to get a chance to perform and compete in the U.S. through this promotion, which I'm under the impression is pretty much an indie promotion for now. But they're getting ready to have their first shows, and they've already announced a couple of talents for their upcoming shows. For example, they got the 2 shows called Ignite East and Ignite West, which Ignite East, SPARK Joshi Ignite East will be their first show, and that will debut on June 11th at the Hart Ballroom in Newark, New Jersey. And then they have their West Coast show called SPARK Joshi Ignite West, and that will be June 16th at the East San Gabriel Valley Japanese Community Center in West Covina, California. So you got an East Coast show and then a West Coast show. And tickets go on sale for the Ignite East May 1st and for Ignite West May 5th. So there's that, and the talents that they have announced. So for Ignite West, they announced Ram Kaicho. Ram Kaicho, who's known for her work in, she's done some work in Stardom. She's done work in Ice Ribbon, DDT. She's part of the 666 group. But yeah. And this is, she'll be making her U.S. debut through SPARK Joshi Pro Wrestling. So she got announced. And then also making her debut, which she'll be at the Ignite East show, will be of the Colors subunit of Cosmic Angels, Saki, aka Saki Watanabe, but Saki, which of course she's known for her work in Colors. She's done a lot of work in Pro Wrestling Wave, TJPW. Like, she's been all over the place. Ice Ribbon, Pure J Gato Move. So I mean, she's been around. She's been around a lot of promotions, Actress Girls. So very well known. She's been competing on Stardom as well. She was in the 5-star Grand Prix last year. She was also in this year's Triangle Derby. So there's that. But yeah. So she's making her U.S. debut at Ignite East. And then they also announced, which I would say this was an obvious pick, and this next talent will be at both shows in Ignite East and Ignite West, and that is the Pink Striker of TJPW, Miyu Yamashita. That's right, who I got a chance to see live via DPW, Deadlock Pro Wrestling. But she'll be making her SPARK Joshi Puroresu debut at both of these shows. So, like I said, Miyu Yamashita has been here in the States for a while. I believe she came in around mid-April or so, and she's actually going to be here to at least the end of June. So, so it's pretty cool to see her get booked for this promotion. But a little more information on this promotion. Let's see. There was hold up. I did have it up. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? Okay, I was trying to look where they have their info section. But anyway, so just an idea about this promotion. So the main booker, the booker of this promotion is somebody by the name of CB Liffer. Chibi CB. This is the main promoter. And I was trying to see. Oh, here it goes. Here it is. I found it. So about SPARK Joshi Pro Wrestling. So it's founded by female filmmaker and Hollywood event director Chibi CB Liffer, and producer Francis J. The SPARK Joshi brand is the first professional wrestling promotion established in the United States, dedicated to importing the culture and creative style of Japanese women's professional wrestling to the West. So yeah, this is pretty much the overall idea behind the creation of this promotion. And they have an about section on their website, which I'll link it in the description as well. But they are going to feature, the main focus will be on Joshi wrestlers, but they are going to include non-Japanese talent as well. And they're open for bookings for future shows, and they are willing to, and they're open to partnerships in Japan, in the States, all over the world, and they're open to getting in touch with promoters as well. So there's that, and like I said, they're getting ready to debut in June. So yeah. This is new promotion, but I'm going to keep my eyes out. And like I said, I might try to go to Ignite East in New Jersey. I might try to go to it. I'm still up in the air about it. But definitely a promotion I'm going to keep an eye out for. And who knows, maybe they can make a tour out here to North Carolina. I would love to see them. I would love to see how they do. But keep an eye out for them. SPARK Joshi Puroresu. Okay. Next up, I want to give a few shout outs. So, making his AEW debut and maybe even potential return to ROH, Roderick Strong is all elite. That's right. made his appearance in AEW Dynamite this past Wednesday, and I tell you, it was a shocker. It was such a shocker. But apparently, word is his contract was up or whatnot in November, and I guess just it was either that or he asked for his release then or even before then, and just no reports, I guess, were ever released. So, I mean, it sounds like he was just quietly released by the WWE. That's really what it sounds like. But just bam, now he's in AEW, and I bet Bobby Fish is probably pretty pissed off right now. But it would have been nice to get the Elite versus Undisputed Era, but, you know, Bobby Fish is Impact New Japan Pro Wrestling, so... And, I mean, and of course, you know, Kyle O'Reilly is still rehabbing, you know, from neck fusion surgery, I believe that's what it is, which I don't even know if Kyle O'Reilly will be able to eventually return, you know, so... But we'll see what happens, but Roderick Strong is all Elite, so I think that's pretty cool. And shout out to Naomi, Trinity Fatu, who's making her Impact Wrestling debut. That's right, she signed with Impact Wrestling. So, and apparently Mercedes Moné was in attendance to support her. So, I think that's really cool, showing support for her friend. But yeah, I'm actually curious to see how she does in Impact Wrestling. I think she'll bring a lot to that division, for sure. I mean, we got to remember, Naomi's a 2-time Smackdown Women's Champion, so hey, very athletic, can go in the ring, and you know what? I look forward to see how she does in Impact Wrestling. So congratulations to Trinity Fatu, making her Impact Wrestling debut. Looking forward to it. Okay. We gotta talk, y'all, about this WWE draft. We have to seriously talk about this WWE draft. So, I didn't watch it because I was too busy watching the NFL draft. But the full WWE draft results are up. And I'll link everything in the description as well. But so night 1 of this WWE draft, and I'm looking at this, and this draft with a lot of these moves makes no freaking sense. Makes no sense at all. This WWE draft is dumb. It's royally dumb. So check this out. Check this out. Let's break it down. Okay, WWE draft on Friday Night Smackdown. Okay. Round 1, SmackDown gets the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman. So all 3 of those drafted to SmackDown. Raw gets Cody Rhodes. So already, right then and there, might as well forget about any sort of rematch happening between Roman and Cody for a while. And then drafted to SmackDown is the Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair. Don't tell me we're going to go through this whole belt switch garbage. Because Rhea Ripley, she's the SmackDown Women's Champion. What is she going to end up getting drafted to Raw now? Like, are they going to do a belt switch? They did that before. Especially with Becky Lynch and Charlotte. So are they going to do the same thing now? Bianca Belair, Raw Women's Champion, now the SmackDown? So freaking stupid. And then drafted to Raw, Becky Lynch. And then round 2. SmackDown gets the Street Profits, both Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. Raw gets Imperium, everybody in Imperium, Intercontinental Champion Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci, so all of Imperium. SmackDown gets Edge. Raw gets Matt Riddle. So that's round 2. And then round 3, SmackDown gets Bobby Lashley. Raw gets Drew McIntyre. Then SmackDown gets the entire OC. And that's AJ Styles, Michin, Mia Yim, and Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. So the whole OC to SmackDown. The Raw gets the Miz. Okay. And then the final round for tonight, round 4, SmackDown gets all of Damage Control. So that's Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Raw gets Shinsuke Nakamura. And then this is really crazy. SmackDown gets the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. And then Raw finishes off getting the NXT Women's Champion Indy Hartwell. And they made a note that the roster changes take effect after WWE Backlash. But here's the thing. Backlash is next Saturday. And you just drafted each of your women's champions from NXT to SmackDown and Raw. Wow. So this is so dumb. So what? Are you gonna have them lose their titles this coming Tuesday on NXT? Or are you gonna just have them lose their titles now? I mean, if the rosters, take effect after Backlash is next Saturday. I guess you're going to have Indy Hartwell lose the NXT Women's Championship, and you're going to have Alba Fire and Isla Dawn lose the NXT Women's Tag Team titles. Like, that's why this draft is dumb. This draft is so dumb. Like, that's WWE for you. Made a consolation prize WWE World Heavyweight Championship, which apparently is supposed to be the Raw exclusive championship, which Cody got drafted to. So, I mean, Bianca Belair to SmackDown, and she's the Raw, she's the Raw Women's Champion, drafted to SmackDown. I bet Rhea Ripley's going to get drafted to Raw as the SmackDown Women's Champion. Well, they're probably going to do another belt exchange. Some stupid crap like that. Just, oh my God, man. This draft is so stupid. Like, WWE just be doing dumb stuff. Like, I don't see how folks can defend this. Like, I'm not trying to be a hater or anything, but I don't see how folks can constantly defend a lot of the stuff that WWE does, because it's dumb. And I'm not even thrilled about about Backlash, to be honest with you. I'm not thrilled about it. Like I said, I'm probably gonna skip it. But just, this draft is so dumb. This WWE draft is so dumb. And that's just night one, because they're gonna continue it again on Raw. And check this out. They had a UK tour recently, a UK tour of house shows, and apparently they had a show in Manchester, England, and they had a match between Asuka and Bianca Belair. And after the match, there's camera footage of this. After the match, Bianca and Asuka shake hands and hug. So now all of a sudden, is Asuka a face again? So you do the whole gimmick change, supposedly bring out Kana with the clown face paint, zombie face paint, all that. You know, reintroducing the mist. You know, evil laugh, doesn't say much. You have her lose at WrestleMania after she won the Elimination Chamber. She becomes 0-5 at WrestleMania. And then you start portraying her as a face in these house shows. And she's seen shaking hands with Bianca Belair after a house show match. And she's being portrayed a face again. You built up all that momentum with Asuka's return and the gimmick change with the face paint and all that. Thought we were going to get the real Kana. And then y'all do this crap. I'm sorry, man, but WWE just be doing dumb stuff. Like let's keep it real, y'all. Like, seriously. I mean, I keep having hopes and whatnot. I mean, I'm a pro wrestling fan. I'm a pro wrestling fan when it comes down to it. I support my favorite pro wrestlers among all promotions. You know, wherever they go, I try to support. But I gotta keep it real, man. WWE be doing some dumb stuff. They be doing some dumb stuff. Just... But that's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got. Don't forget to check out the link to Game Beauty, and let me know what y'all's thoughts are. Are you excited about Best of Super Juniors 30 tournament? Are you intrigued, interested on SPARK Joshi Puroresu of America, new promotion? How do you feel about Roderick Strong in AEW? How do you feel about Trinity Fatu in Impact Wrestling? I guess, how do you feel about night one of the WWE Draft? Yeah, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you for watching. Love y'all. For another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube the Tube, I'm Jason Ingram. Have a blessed weekend. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.